These are two things you need to be aware of ASAP. All right, guys. So supposedly there are two rumors going around right now. One is if this is real, this is definitely going to be a game changer, and things can get a whole hell of a lot worse in Iran. Second rumor, if that's real, this is definitely, I think, going to be staged because of what I found out just the other day. So first rumor is Benjamin Netanyahu's dead. Supposedly, either today or tomorrow, they're going to announce his death, being that Israel is not denying it. They're trying to push these AI nonsense videos, but there is something there because since it was announced that he was dead by the Iranians, other intelligence agencies are saying the same thing. One. Two, the fact that Iran is saying it, but Israel is not denying it. That's a little odd. And if he wasn't dead, they would have denied it already. I looked it up on Google, and Google said it's fake news. But there hasn't been any updates on Israel themselves saying he's not dead, or Benjamin Netanyahu coming out saying, I'm not dead, dudes. So now, that could change between the time I'm doing this video, which is Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but by tomorrow morning. That could change. But the more important, I guess, news that people should be aware of is this happened 5 years ago, but notice the timing on the drones attacking LA. Now, the drones attacking LA started last week. Supposedly, 5 years ago, Larry Silverstein, yes, the same Larry Silverstein that bought the trade centers right before they were attacked, bought the U.S. Bank Tower in LA. Now, supposedly, that's all he did. He did it 5 years ago. For whatever reason, that information's coming out now. It came out like a couple days ago. So I looked it up. I'm like, well, he bought it 5 years ago. Maybe he's a little smarter this time and he's sitting on it. Nonetheless, the timing of the drone attacking LA, and it was supposed to attack this weekend, and I sort of knew that was going to happen. Again, I think they're going to sit on that. They're giving us a warning so that when, again, Trump wants to go to full war with Iran, he can then have this attack happen in LA and then go to Congress and go, hey, listen, we got to go to war. And no one's going to stop it after seeing what's going to happen to LA. Again, I think that's just a backup plan. But nonetheless, for those that don't know, Larry Silverstein bought the Trade Center back in 2000, if I'm not mistaken, or late 2000, early 2001. He buys the building. He wants to move the asbestos. He can't do it, so he decides to, some way, shape, and form, develop something called terrorist insurance, or terrorism insurance, which never existed before or after the event. So he contacts insurance companies. They come together as a conglomerate, I guess, and they all pool their money together to put insurance on the Trade Center, which are known as terrorist insurance, which, again, never existed before or after. The towers get attacked, the buildings come down, now all of a sudden Larry Silverstein gets this payout. Except right before the payout, he had to fight the insurance company because they were trying to count both buildings as one attack, which it was. But leave it to Larry Silverstein, tiny hat, leave it to him to then fight it in court and the judge sway in his favor, stating there were two separate attacks and he got paid out by some gazillion amount of money. Nonetheless, guys, that was a red flag, and everybody just said it was a coincidence. It was a coincidence that he asked for terrorist insurance or terrorism insurance. He gets it. Then the buildings are attacked a few months after getting that terrorism insurance. And everybody was, that's a coincidence? And again, never in history has terrorism insurance, ever happened again or was ever established or created, ever. So there's a problem there. Now, again, fast forward to 2026, or rather 2020, when he bought the U.S. Bank Towers. I think this time he's just sitting on it and he's going to wait for the right moment to have those buildings come down as well. And again, now all of a sudden, listen, this Iranian boat off the coast of California could attack, I don't know, Washington, Oregon, but instead it's attacking LA. It could attack San Francisco. It could attack anywhere along the Pacific coast, and instead it's focused on LA. Granted, LA is a big city and a very big county. I get that, but it's just a little on the nose that this is happening there. and that this building was bought 5 years ago, being sat on, obviously still occupied, and now there's the threat of a drone attack hitting LA. Specifically LA. Not the entire Pacific coast, just LA. Little red flag if you ask me. Anyway, guys, this is just a heads up video. That's all it is. I'll see you in the next one.